Welcome to our top 3 teams for next NFL season. So I'm Luke Prosser, this is Paul Scott, and that's Bennett O'Brien. My prediction is that the Bengals are going to be the best, and then the 49ers are going to run up on them with CMC and Brock Purdy. At my number 3, I have to go the Chiefs because the Chiefs are the Chiefs, and it's just they're all good teams, but I feel like the Bengals have been in this situation a lot where they're in a conference final game or the Super Bowl. They just got to pull it together in these certain moments to really bring home that Super Bowl trophy. Bennett?
Yeah, I agree with you on the 49ers and somewhat on the Bengals one. I'm not sure I agree with you on the Chiefs one. I think they'll have a hangover this year after their Super Bowl win, which is what we saw after their last Super Bowl win. They made it again, but not as good. And for me, my number 1 is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they're going to start off a bit rocky, but pick it up from last year. And Jalen Hurts has a very high chance, in my opinion, to win the MVP. And for my number 2, I have the 49ers. I agree with Luke. They were tearing it up last season with Brock Purdy, and I think they could have made the Super Bowl if he didn't get injured. And if they keep him as the starter, I think they could have high hopes to win it. And at my number 3 is the Dolphins. I strongly believe this. Most people wouldn't agree with me, but I truly do believe with it. And you guys are acting like it's crazy, but they were doing amazing with Tua Tagovailoa. And if he stays back and if he does healthy next season, if he plays, I think they can be one of the top teams in the league.
Yeah, but there's rumors that he might not even play again. Because if he gets like this another season of this, it's going to be really hard for him to play football again.
Yeah, but he'll return. He's going to return.
One, as you said, he might not stay healthy. And 2, in the playoff game against the Bills, even when Tua wasn't there, they still performed really well. But that just goes to show that Tua isn't even that good of a quarterback.
No. But they were literally like 4-1 something. They beat the Bills. They were absolutely crushing it with Tua.
Well,
this team's gonna get even better.
Well, maybe he doesn't have anyone. They can't really run the ball much. So all they can do is pass to Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
No, and they have Mike Gesicki, who will be helpful. And so, yeah.
Well,
you're now.
They could also make additions in their running game, like Derrick Henry we were talking about earlier, if they have enough space for him. But, Paul, what is your 3?
I don't think they're going to get Derrick Henry. But anyways, for my number 1, I agree with you. I think the Cincinnati Bengals have a really good chance of winning the Super Bowl. And then, because Joe Burrow is like a really good quarterback. And they have Jamar Chase. They have, T. Higgins. They have Tyler Boyd. And that's 3 really great receivers.
They have some good depth.
Yeah.
And for your number 2?
For my number 2, I have to say the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Whoa.
They're not good
Way
enough
too
yet.
early. Way too early. Maybe in like 2 or 3 years. But not right now.
They have Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne. They have some young, really good talent.
Except think about the 2 new rookie quarterbacks who are probably some of the top, I think will actually be top in the division.
No, it's basically like daycare. And Trevor Lawrence is the chaperone. He's just teaching everyone else how to play quarterback because they don't have as much experience.
Well, I think that Trevor Lawrence, is he in his prime yet? Is he able to play at high levels against all these great AFC teams like the Bengals and the Chiefs? I think he's able. I agree. I think he's able to play well. For him to go all the way to the Super Bowl, I don't know about that. So, Paul, what's your last team?
And for my last team, it's definitely got to go to the Seattle Seahawks. I mean, Geno Smith, you saw it last year. He did so well, and you two have to admit that no one expected him to be as good
The
as he was.
Seahawks.
It's not going to get any better for their team. It's going to be like they're kind of set here, and I think that's the max what they can do. Well, thank you
They
for
also have DK Metcalf.
I know, but still,
thank you
they're
for
getting
watching
older.
our top 3 predictions for the next NFL season.